Alright, so welcome to the Jerry Rigger channel. In this video we're going to replace the seal on a floor drain and repack it with plumber's putty. As you can see, luckily for us, they ran the water pipe right underneath the elbow. It's going to make it a real challenge, so let's get started. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thanks for watching. Alright, sorry about the blurry video, guys. It does clear up here in just a minute. Right now I'm just taking off the plate over the top of the drain. But like I say, it will clear up here in just a minute. Alright, so what I decided to do here was actually I used a couple pairs of channel locks. I used channel locks because I could spread them out with a screw to get them to the right size to where I could grab the inside of the two plastic pieces that stick out. So I could use those to unscrew this inner piece from the outer piece.
Doesn't look like there's much plumber's putty even left there.
Alright, so as you can see, there's really no plumber's putty left here. So we'll get all this cleaned up. There is a seal that goes in between the pipe that other piece screwed into and the bottom of the shower drain. So we'll get that out and replace that, and then we'll go ahead and reseal all this up with plumber's putty again, and hopefully it'll last. At this point, I'm just using the vice grip to push down on the drain so I can kind of get a gap and pull that seal out.
I hate plumbing. What are we gonna get? You see where, I mean, it's been leaking. Because it's all dirty. So what we need to do now is clean this all up real good, replace the seal, repack it all with plumber's putty. Clean this up. I wouldn't hurt to replace it, but
Alright, so right here I'm just trying to get all this cleaned up. Of course, in between the shower and the drain, it's hard to get in between there because that pipe isn't allowing me to push the drain pipe down any. So I'm having to try and kind of just push it and pull it and maneuver it around and squeeze the paper towels underneath there, just try and get as much of that goo and goop out of there as possible, so that when I put the new seal in, it seals and it's not, you know, dirty so that it leaks still. Alright, so I went to Home Depot, as I call it, to get a new seal. I call it Home Depot because I feel poor every time I go in there because I always want to buy everything in the store. But and of course they had, you know, only had two sizes of the seals, too big and too small, which luckily for me they did carry this cut your own seal stuff, which also came in two sizes, too thick and too thin. So I am going to have to cut my own. I did choose to go with the too thick stuff, but I am going to have to cut my own seal here. I will cut this seal a little bit bigger. You know, I'll go ahead and cut it along the lines that I'm drawing, even though I know that that's going to be a little bigger than I need it, and then I'll trim it up as I go to put it on. Trying to be very careful here. The last thing I want to do is cut myself, so being very careful not to pull that toward me very hard so that, or towards my thumb, which is why I keep moving it, so I don't end up accidentally slipping and cutting myself. Alright, so I was at Home Depot. I did grab some scratcher pads. This one here is a non-scratch. I'll try it first. If I can't get that, get it with that, then I'll move on to the more abrasive stuff. But I want to get this rust off here. Alright, so the non-abrasive stuff wasn't working, so I'm going to move on to the heavy-duty pads, see how that works. Alright, so here I'm going to use an old toothbrush just to clean out those threads, get all the gunk that was stuck in those threads, so I get a nice clean contact when I screw it back in. And of course you want to go ahead and clean the other side too. Alright, so I'm going to use this vacuum cleaner tube to push this down so I can try and get as much of that goop cleaned out in between the bottom of the shower and the pipe, I guess you call it, in the bottom of the drain or top of the drain. See if I can get as much of that cleaned out of there as possible. Alright, so now I gotta work on the seal. I know the seal is going to be a little too tight. I don't want it, when I thread this down there, I don't want the threads catching on it and pulling on it and warping it. I want it to, when it, once just smoothly, screw right down over the top of it, just like the original one did. And that way that seal's not warping when I'm trying to, get the two to sit together tight to each other. So I will trim up the seal a little bit. I'm going to use this pipe. I'm going to try and lean on the pipe, put some padding up on the upper between my test and the thing, so I can lean on that so I can get that seal to push down in there. Unfortunately, that pipe is kind of, the water pipe that's underneath the drain is preventing me from putting that, or pushing down on that and getting a nice, easy, flex that you normally would off of a piece of PVC pipe. So yeah, it is what it is. We got to work with it.
Very poor installation. Very poor. Everything out of there. Still getting a little bit on that side. That's because this damn thing's hitting the pipe underneath it. Make sure we don't cross thread this thing.
Hi, Daddy.
Hi, baby.
What are you doing?
I'm fixing the shower.
Shower.
Mm-hmm. Alright, well that will do it for this episode of the Jerry Rigger channel. Now for the part that I hate the worst, cleaning up the mess. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.